different today. I've got my baby on the floor. She's just kind of smiling at me right now. Today we're going to make cinnamon biscuit rolls. I like to make these in the evening before I want to have them for breakfast, and then I don't have to worry about them. Just need to slice them up in the morning and stick them in the oven, and we're ready to go. So we're going to start off by figuring out what we need. Now for the biscuits we need 3 cups of flour. I like to do 2 cups of whole wheat to 1 cup of white, and 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Then a pinch of salt. I don't really ever measure out the lard. Anywhere between, well, they say a tablespoon, but I generally go closer to a 1/4 cup because it's easier to work with. And 1 1/4 cup of milk. And for the cinnamon biscuit, the cinnamon roll part, we will need a 1/4 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons, although I kind of go closer to a whole tablespoon of cinnamon. I like a lot of cinnamon. And then I've got extra flour here for rolling out the dough. So we're going to get started. We will also need saran wrap to wrap the roll up when we're done. We'll be putting it in the fridge overnight. And of course a rolling pin. Now to start, I've got my flour. Just mixing it together. And we will add in the baking powder. Mix that in. Yes. Oh, you're getting upset. Hi. And here's my salt. Okay. Now I just cut in however much you like. It's not a big deal. I just forgot my fork. This makes my job a little easier because you just kind of mash it in. You squish it and squish it and squish it and squish it and squish it. Instead of cutting it, it's easier this way. It doesn't take as long. I'm all for things that don't take as long. Especially when it comes to breakfast. I like to have homemade breakfast in the morning, and I am not a morning person at all. So making something the night before that requires minimal work the next morning is my favorite thing. Well, maybe not my favorite thing. It works pretty good for me. Alright. Not really. So here's my 1 1/4 cup of milk. Yes, 1 1/4. Not 1. 1 1/4. We will mix this all together. I kind of wish that my counter was actually a counter height instead of a table height. It would make things a little easier, I think. When we designed this kitchen, they decided to make this a table height, which is actually really nice for the kids. They can help me make food, and it's perfect height for them on their little stools, their little chairs. So now you just kind of knead this until it forms a nice, solid, semi-smooth ball. 10, 20 times, somewhere in there. And once that is done, we take our flour and dust the surface. And stick our dough in the middle. And now we're going to roll a rectangle. You're going to want to have your rectangle about 10 by 12 inches. I like doing it longer because then I can get more rolls out of it. I tend to just chop off the ends just to make it smooth. Set those aside. And then we will make the cinnamon roll. Okay, so we got our butter, and we've got our brown sugar, just kind of smush it, and our cinnamon. And just kind of mush it together. Best if the butter is at room temperature, because if it's cold, you won't be able to mush it together. I've learned that the hard way. And melting it can work. I've done it. It's fine. But room temperature butter is always nice. Once you've got it nice and blended and smooth, you're going to want to take it almost like forms a ball. Just stick it all into your biscuit dough and spread it around. You're going to want to, at the top, leave about an inch without your cinnamon mixture, but spread it all the way to this end and this end. It wants to spread. Once you've got your cinnamon mixture spread all over your biscuit dough, you're going to want to start up at the top where we left that extra inch and press it down, and then just roll the whole thing up like a giant burrito, and you're done. All that's left is wrapping the whole thing in saran wrap and putting it in the fridge overnight. There we go. Our cinnamon rolls are ready for the fridge. So that's it. That's all there is to it, and breakfast the next morning is easy and ready to go. So now we unroll. Take off the plastic wrap, and this is now nice and solid. We slice them about half an inch. And once they're cut, we take them and place them onto our baking sheet. Parchment, I like to put parchment down because it makes cleanup that much easier. And as you can see, I'm actually reusing this parchment because I baked buns yesterday and the buns don't really leave a mess on the parchment, so I like to reuse that one once more just to save myself a little more money. And now we will pop these in the oven at 425 degrees for 10 minutes. You can put icing on them, you can put butter on them. I like them with butter. I don't like making icing. Is it yummy? Yay! Official taste testers. Is it still hot?
No.
It shouldn't be. Is this your favorite breakfast? I thought so.